connect to? How do I connect the sound on this to anything?
This is the best one.
Okay, turn that off.
Okay.
Turn that on, turn that off.
So, in 2005,
Profits. HAQQ 51.
By the way, that's
19.10.
the 51st name of Allah.
51.
Oh my, I love this.
Dear Ian Telfer,
On.
Peter Monk, Richard O'Brien, and your respective board
think it's
as
dead.
of directors.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So it pairs or
Should try it.
how do I? I've been in this lonely chasm of walking through bullshit for so many years, and I lost my mind. And I left for 4 years. I did a year and a half of research, studied, 500.
What kind of research?
Informatic systems, basically all the components of what make a human.
Well, that's what we need.
And I just wrote a book that's it's a book on self-actualization sandwiched in between an in-depth explanation of the disintegration of the American ideal.
So let me ask you this question.
But how do I pair this? How do I? It's on right now. How do I pair this?
Just push this thing, I think.
Okay, hold that. That's yours.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna hold it down.
Oh, it is mine. Okay, let me. I thought I killed my iTunes.
No, but now you know what? It should pair now.
Does it take over?
Let me see. I'm gonna pair mine to yours. It's pairing. Hold on.
Oh, I had my iTunes closed.
But
I got a lot of freaking things going, so
it might be. I'm just looking at it. Should
no, I'm quitting iTunes.
How do I?
It's not coming from this computer.
Let's see, on. We'll figure this
It's
out.
not coming from that computer.
Oh, what's going on here? Power beats.
I don't know. Here's the thing I've always wondered about. I've always considered myself self-actualized.
Oh, so have I. By the way, I'm ready to die, but you know what? That makes me ready to live.
No, but at the same time, this is the other challenge, is there's the third level. Is it the third level?
I think it's the reflection aspect.
No. It's the third.
Be reflective of when you're reflective.
No, it's
that's the hardest part.
No, it's the third level. It's the okay.
It's the third level.
It's the you got the what is it? The freaking physical needs and the shelter needs, right?
Maslow's hierarchy.
Right, isn't that what you're talking about when you're talking about that, or is it something different?
No, I mean, no, I'm just it's that, but I think it's the
it's more than that, maybe.
Sense of that. I wrote a pyramid theory one time. I called it pyramid theory, but it's.
No, I'm into pyramids. Why would God create pyramids if He didn't want man to create schemes of them?
You and I are talking about, Bill, awareness upon awareness.
But okay, so here's the thing I'm just going to say.
That's what I think is true genius.
So Maslow's theory had your basic, you need your food and
shelter, heat, water, all that bullshit.
Right, but no, and then
and you're doing a very nice job.
No,
so am I.
Well, wait a minute. And then you needed your love, and then your esteem, and your self-actualization.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the problem. I
How
think
do I pair
I've
this?
achieved the top and the middles without the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't feel like.
How do I connect
but
this?
I can't be.
How do I connect this?
I don't know.
I think it's you hold it down, right? Or
Try that.
go down.
Okay, did you? You might have turned it off. Let me see. No, you turned it off.
I have UV boons. I should have bought. It's scanning. Let's see. I'm gonna be so mad because I am gonna give you the most awesome birthday. Nobody gave you a birthday present. I'm gonna give you an awesome birthday present.
I don't need a birthday
and a
present.
fucking bottle of champagne. These motherfuckers.
I haven't had champagne in a year.
I love you. Put so much passion into everything you do. I love that.
Oh, because this is for my girl. Is that her? That's her. That's the lady.
Where'd you guys meet? Vegas, right?
Right, but I just hired her. I was playing Pretty Woman 999. You see, after it was really simple.
By the way, forgive me if I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Even if I'm looking at this, I'm always listening
That's okay.
to you.
No, that's fine. I multitask too. Okay, it was really simple. In 2000, call it 3 and 4, after I built my house, I wrote a story about my life. I got to the end of my story about my life, and I said, why would anybody want to be interested in this story? And I was just coming up to about maybe 48 years old. I'd been retired 3 years or so, because I retired about 45, got fed up with business. And so then I decided, well, I'm going to take up writing. And so I started writing a screenplay, and I called it September 11, 2011. And, well, in the beginning, 19 cities had already been nuked, and we were living in Kansas now. And so it was sort of a little crazy, because guess what? Do you know what the economics of that? We could play Dr. Evil 999. By the way,
no shit.
By the way, I've written every freaking movie you have by 999. So, One Through of the Cuckoo's Nest, 999. I've been through. Catch 22, 999. You name it, 999. But anyway, Dr. Evil. Okay, let's say I have 5 nukes. I take one nuke, wipe out a city. Pick a city in the world. New York City, pick your favorite city. San Francisco, pick out one freaking city. What happens next? You're an economics guy.
Chain reaction, zero lost sum theory. I mean, everything collapses. It just fucking dissolves.
And actually, it's more specific than that.
Yeah, no.
Because the most expensive real estate on the planet is in the cities. And when you go and you ask for a mortgage or insurance on that, they're going to say, we don't mortgage New York City or Hong Kong or any fucking city in the world anymore.
None.
Why aren't you living in Kansas?
Yeah.
And your real estate values change massively. By the way, then it doesn't take long before the entire fucking Federal Reserve collapses with all the banks, right? And so it didn't take 19 nukes.
It already did. We already.
So it only takes one guy. And it doesn't take a nuke. It could be the threat of WMD of some sort. Yeah. You see, any threat that could massively mass any weapon. So it's like the price of war escalated, and it was designed to do that.
We are war.
But that's why. See, I clocked it out to the doomsday clock. Atomic power and weapons. We were given the power to save ourselves or destroy ourselves. But guess what? I was playing God as a boy, and I was thinking, if I was thinking like God, I would plant an earth. And I wouldn't give a fuck, because there would be infinite Earths.
You're just looking.
In an
there
infinite universe, there infinite Earths.
There already are. We're already fucking dead. Listen,
and so the best.
You know what normal people don't understand is that when you look at the mathematics, is that the fate of the universe has already been determined. We're not going to be able to escape the black hole that's coming. We can't. We're over. We're 5 billion years into our half-life. We're halfway there.
No, I don't.
No
accept
matter
that.
what. Then you and I, then you're the optimist and I'm the pessimist.
No. Here's why I'm an optimist. Because.
You tell me then. Because I never have these conversations because everybody's too fucking dumb.
Okay, let me explain it very simply. I just bought your world 10 years ago. We've had peace on Earth for a long time now. We're not using your space plan anymore. We're not sending bags of water into space. We're sending our eyes very fast. And in fact, we're sending them so fast that the faster the newer ones are speeding up faster the Voyagers from the behind. And we're going out into space and we're finding new planets. And then when we find those planets, we play Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
We play God. We build a planet. We build many planets. And we create humans on those planets. Guess what? We are 15,000 years max in a multi-million year scenario. We are not first. To think you're first is idiocy. In an infinite universe with infinite time, we are way down the chain. And so our job...
We need to get going.
Our chain is to go back, build planets, and then figure out if we need to get there. How do we get there fast? How do we transport there fast? Whatever it is, that's our job.
The reality is that people will scorn you and ideas like this. But these are the ideas that will keep humanity alive.
No, the reality is this. The reality is my ideas are insurmountable. I can take my ideas. I asked them in 05, bring me 2 smart brains on anything and a camera in the freaking room. And let me tell you what's going on here. They wouldn't bring me the brains. They couldn't bring me the brains. Because nobody could admit because it was the story. The story was the freaking Truman Show. I was in the freaking middle of the show. It's like I can't get out until they're done with their part of the show, or I'm done with my. And you know what the freaking, you know what the thing it is? The show sort of begins with my girl. At least how I'm playing it now, unless I don't find any other reason. But right now it begins and ends with the girl that I created, this Frankenstein bride. And so if she shows up, it's like we have peace on earth. I mean, that's how weird this story is. Like, one girl shows up to one guy, he created her, like, and then all of a sudden, peace on earth. You can look at her behind you in the Mac Pro too. That's a good picture of her. Oh, I have the bullshit on top.
Great pictures.
Actually, can you drag that Google thing down? Drag that Google thing off, because I have a pictures. That's even a better picture. And I know you're a Mac guy.
Just lower it, right?
Yeah, way lower. Yeah. And
why
then
don't you just close it? You don't like closing.
Yeah, go ahead and close it or minimize it.
Yeah. So right here.
Yeah. And that's her, but you can there's a picture behind there. Drag that one down. Let's see if
or drag.
Yeah, go ahead and minimize. There you go. That's her in a restaurant. That was like our second date.
You're a very good-looking man.
She was like 25 at the time, but see, here's the thing. I realized when I bought the world, I said, okay, I gave all the people the money. I didn't need the freaking money, and I and so what am I missing? I was just like in a divorce. I was still going through the divorce. I said, I'm missing a wife, a good bad wife for life. And now the thing is,
I got my ex tried to sue me and all this stuff, man. I'll tell you something. No one will understand how crazy you become or how normal you become. I lost everything so many times.
Oh no, but I got that covered.
You know what I mean, right?
But no, I got that covered in the future. We have contracts. Everything's a contract.
Good.
In fact, we have contracts for dating. You create a contract going into your date. You know, like you build a contract where everything is taken care of. You like build sex into your contract. Everything's into your contract, right?
This girl's beautiful.
She is gorgeous. She's very gorgeous. But yes, she is very gorgeous. She's hot, is what most people say.
No, I mean she's hot.
She's very beautiful.
I'm sorry, I'm not being rude.
This is our wedding photo. No, you're not being rude.
Being honest.
You're being complimentary.
She's beautiful.
You're being complimentary.
Yeah, no, I mean that in a positive way.
Let me just finish this and I'll show you a good picture when we were paste and trim. See, I'm just trimming it off and moving that way.
By the way,
yeah.
If anybody ever gives you any fucking problems, come and see me.
Yeah, I don't think you have to wear it.
Yeah.
See, look at that one. That's when we were going off to Grand Canyon to get married. We got married in Grand Canyon in 2010, 5 years ago.
Why did she leave?
Why did she leave? It was more of a question of why was she there. I was playing Pretty Woman 999.
But do you want her back or no?
Of course, I've been writing about her coming back. But so it's a question of, was she really a bad girl in a strip club? Or was she a good girl and she's been freaking waiting for me for the last 10 years?
So my question to you
That's what gets weird,
Are
right?
you happy or no?
Yes, I am.
Then if you're happy with it, who gives a fuck?
No, I'm happy with it. And otherwise, I'll find a different freaking girl to if she doesn't show up in a while, some period of time, I'll find another one. I think I could.
My mother, she has a boyfriend, right? But she saw you walking and she goes, everyone's attractive. She goes, he looks like Sean Connery. Listen, you're a very attractive man. You could find any woman you want. And one thing that I'll tell you guys
I can't.
No, hold on. In this harbor, let me tell you, you guys are fucking something up. And I'm not just saying you, a lot of the guys here, right? Is that you guys are all so goddamn humble that I wish you would have more fucking balls. When I go up to a woman, I say, look, you're very beautiful, you're intelligent. I just would love to shake your hand. It would make my night. My name is Carlitos, and I start a normal conversation, right?
Right.
Every guy that I meet here has so much fucking game, and they're all so good looking, even you. You're a beautiful man. And you know, my mom goes, God, all these men are beautiful, right? And I say, fuck you guys, I'm ugly. But the point is, like, go
Right,
talk
right.
to these goddamn women, please. You're killing
Well,
me.
I've always been a shy guy, but
You're killing. You know,
But no,
you
no,
need to be
that's
more
not a function of the issue.
I know you listen to music and you're very confident,
right.
but you kill me because you're not confident in the ways that I would want you to be.
No.
Because
okay, wait,
you
wait.
are a very good-looking man and all this,
I
and it's
can't.
like, stop doing.
I
You're
can't.
killing me.
I can't.
When I get old, I'm not gonna look like
Wait
you.
a
I'm gonna
minute.
look
You
ugly
don't
as hell.
understand.
I know because you're too kind. I get
No,
it.
no,
I
no,
get
no.
it.
You don't understand. I've been celibate for 10 years. I'm
Yeah,
not going to
you need-
destroy
you
that.
need-
Wait
you
a minute.
need- You
no.
need to get laid.
No.
We're gonna
Only
get
by
you-
my wife.
This
And
one.
right. And I put the fucking Pope in charge
Are
of
you
the
still
fucking
married?
love
Are you
council.
still married?
No, that was long years ago.
But I thought you married this one.
Only virtually in a wedding. I created a movie wedding. Okay, so I hired her as my movie
I
queen.
love it.
She was my Marilyn Monroe. I was
Beautiful.
hoping she'd fall in love with me. In reality, maybe she did, maybe she didn't.
You know, I
Maybe
gotta
she
be
was
honest
already
with
in
you.
love in the beginning, I don't know. But in the movie, she was playing the movie role of the bad girl
I gotta tell you something.
that
though.
married me
I
virtually.
gotta tell you something though. I like the shaved head. You pull it off. I shaved my head. I look terrible. You look amazing. Keep the mustache.
to do that,
Keep. You look like him anyway. Period. You're very attractive. Keep the shaved head. Keep the mustache. I like this looks better. And the thing is, let's go find you a fucking girlfriend here in Santa Barbara, man.
I can't.
You don't want her.
No, because that would be violating my peace on earth plan.
Yeah, no shit. Well, women do violate these on their plans.
Well,
Yeah.
no, and I don't want to just any woman. By the way, that would be giving up on peace on earth for me. If I wrote a movie, and the key to the movie was it was a love story between a man and a world and woman.
You're hoping that the absolute.
No, let me give you the
You're hoping that
symbology.
The absolute.
Do you know what the
dream
number
becomes a
of God
reality.
is? Do you know what the number of
What
God
is it,
is?
though? I know
Not
you
only
know.
do I know the number, but I know the paradigm of God. First thing, I have proven
I'm gonna
the
get
exi-
another beer and listen to me.
Okay, no, I'll get it for you.
Oh, no, listen to me though.
I've proven the
I-
existence of God. If my plan, if we create peace on earth, God exists. It's proven. No, that's no pleasure. But guess what? It gets weirder from there. God is an imaginary number. There is no God. I'm the atheist of the Pope. I'm the Pope of the
I'm an
atheist
atheist
church.
too.
No, I'm not. I believe in God,
No,
and I believe there is no God.
I'm
Allah.
you know what I call it?
Allah is God.
I
It's
believe
all
in
of
a-
us,
listen,
and
listen.
it's a
A collective conscience.
right.
God is
Right.
a collective conscience of
Right.
doing good. And you know what the devil is? A collective unconscious.